After Liang left, Philip stood up and said to Charlie vigorously, "Charlie, come, with Uncle, kill the enemy before the battle." Charlie nodded and smiled, and said, "Uncle, please you first." Philip laughed and took Charlie out of the office, and then stepped out of the chairman's private office area. In the large conference room on the 58th floor, Yanzhang and Yangang, brothers, had already made their sense. Today they have made perfect preparations. Not only did they get the support of some minority shareholders, but they also used this morning's headlines to make the outside world think that the big brother Philip is about to die. Now the stock price has plummeted, and other minority shareholders are also in panic. And continue to fall. Therefore, at this moment, the board members in the entire conference room have all fallen to the brothers. Yanzhang had even thought out a specific implementation plan. After the eldest brother comes, he directly will throw the prepared newspaper in front of him, and then throw all the stock price drop lists at him. Then, without waiting for him to explain, he immediately will ask the board of directors to vote again and recommend a new chairman on the grounds that the current chairman is incompetent for this important position. When Philip was clanging like an abacus, the door of the office was pushed open vigorously. Immediately afterwards, Philip, who was full of red face and not irritable, walked in. Charlie followed him closely and entered the meeting room. Everyone in the conference room, including Yanzhang and Yangang, was shocked and stunned after seeing Philip's spirited appearance. Yanzhang and Yangang looked at each other. Although the brothers did not communicate at all, they were thinking the same question. The sick eldest brother yesterday suddenly became radiant today? But it was just a night after that. Isn't it too obvious? The other board members, because they haven't seen Philip for a long time, and seeing news reports, thought he was really dying, or even dead. They were even mentally prepared, and felt that Philip might be pushed in by someone in a wheelchair, sucking oxygen. Therefore, when they suddenly saw his vigorous appearance, everyone was extremely shocked. Is this the chairman who is said to be critically ill in the media report? The current chairman seems to be in a much better condition than before he fell ill. Is this what people often say? But it's not like it. He looked like a middle-aged man who can no longer be healthy. Yangang just secretly stabbed Yanzhang and asked with a dazed expression, "Second brother, what is going on?" Yanzhang gritted his teeth and shook his head, "I don't know either." At this time, Philip had already arrived at the special seat in the center in front of the conference table, and let Charlie sit on his right hand. After sitting down, Philip looked around with fierce eyes for a long time, and said in a somewhat strong voice, "Everyone, I apologize to everyone here. I rarely came to the group during this period. The group operated normally. You have worked hard." Everyone looked at him and he looked at them, and they didn't know how to respond. This is mainly because many small shareholders in it have been bought by Yanzhang and Yangang, and they are ready to remove Philip from the board of directors today. However, seeing Philip in excellent condition, they didn't know what to do at once. Seeing this, Yanzhang felt a little flustered in his heart, but he also knew that if he didn't quickly find a way to suppress the situation at this time, then all of his plans today might be aborted. So he immediately opened his mouth and said, "Chairman, you haven't been in charge of the group's affairs for so long. Everyone here has paid a lot for the group. Are you as the chairman of the board a bit too incompetent?" Philip nodded and smiled, and said, "You are right. I am indeed not competent enough during this period of time, so I didn't say anything just now. Thank you all. This is my true feelings to you. This is a hard time for everyone." After speaking, Philip said again, "In the past 20 years, everyone has been by my side and accompany me in the business. I am also fortunate to live up to everyone's expectations and to make the group stronger and stronger. In those 20 years of rapid progress, I have never taken credit for arrogance and never abandoned any comrade in arms. During this time, I was left behind for a month or two due to personal reasons. Everyone thinks of my hard work over the past 20 years. Should I be blamed?" As soon as this was said, the other shareholders around him waved their hands subconsciously and said in unison, "How can it be, Chairman, why can we blame you?